Hey guys, so hope you guys are good and well. Let's talk about the market once again as we see the PSEI close up once again, which is very, very interesting. We saw the market close at 7194, and we've seen it no over the past few, at least over the past few days, push up, especially at the last part of the trading session. We see it continually start to spike up. So the PSEI is up 113.51 points, up 1.60%. And what's interesting today is at the start of the trading session, we saw the markets go down a bit. Then right after that, around 10 a.m., we saw it steadily start to go up. Then with one final push in the final minutes of trading, bringing the market up 1.60%. And value turnover, as of today, is still up at 10 billion pesos. But what's interesting to note also, again, for the day, is that foreigners sold once again. Total net foreign selling is around 476 million. So let's see how this will continue and let's see how this will progress. But looking at the movement no, of at least the ones that were relatively active, uh, we're not seeing any stock above the 1 billion peso mark once again. But Metrobank still strong. BPI has rebounded. Value turnover for BPI is 631 million. BDO is at 591 million. It's up 3.27%. So the big three banks taking up a large chunk of the value turnover for the day. Then if you add Security Bank, it's number five, closed at 132, up 6.88%. Value turnover is 449 million pesos. And then you have the normal conglomerates and property stocks rounding up the lower portions of the movement for today. And you can also add Jollibee to the mix along with your telco companies Dito, which Dito CME connected later on to what Dito Telecom will be. Then you have Globe and PLDT rounding up the mix as well. So the whole purpose of this video that I wanted to share is, as you all know, the market has gone up a lot, and I'm making this video particularly for position traders that when you find stocks that are in uptrends, the name of the game is you hold on to your positions up until you see the trend start to reverse. So it requires patience. So I'll show you bits and pieces of stocks that are reversing, stocks that are in uptrends, and you just hold. You don't have to sell. Please remember, you don't have to predict what the highest point will be. That's a misconception. You don't have to forecast, oh, after this, babagsak na siya. You don't have to do that. Eh. You just plot the trend. And as long as the trend is still there, as long as the trend is still strong, you just hold on to it. And then you sell once the trend is broken. By the way, before I continue, no matter how much we talk about specific stocks here, no, don't buy, sell, hold, or transact just because it's talked about in YouTube. And I'll say this over and over because it's your money, guys, and it's your responsibility. And you have to do your own due diligence when you want to buy, sell a stock. And I think that's so important. Where we are, because a lot of people, it's easy to just listen to what everyone else is saying and then just follow, but that does not build skill, that does not allow you to get better, that does not give you the ability to be able to analyze it on your own. So no matter what we discuss here, or for that matter, no matter what you see in YouTube, in social media, no matter what you read, no matter what your friends tell you, please never ever do that. Create your own framework on why you want to buy, sell, or hold the stock, because that's what will make you money repeatedly over the long term. So the whole context of this video is I just want to show you, like for example, this is URC. You can see it from URC, and if you'll allow me to zoom out for URC, you will see at certain points, no, that if you draw it and you zoom out even further, there's what you call a downtrend right here. So if you draw this all together, URC needs to fully break out from that before we see a specific trend reversal. However, what's interesting about that is you will see the likes of, say, PLDT, that if you'll allow me to zoom out from here, you will see that, hey, this was PLDT's downward move. That as PLDT started to go downward, it took, if you look at this, now this area where I plotted it, September 8th, 2014, it took more than 6+ years before it broke out from that particular downtrend, before it actually reversed. Now, After that, if you'll allow me to zoom in here, it made its own upward push. Then it's starting to consolidate right now. But one thing is very, very clear. PLDT is no longer in a downtrend and it's massively starting to reverse. And ganun then, if you'll allow me to show you, let's look at Jollibee. And I've been making so many videos about Jollibee, but it's also clear right here, if you'll allow me to zoom out, and then I'll try to clear this so that you get to see it and understand it to its fullest form. The same way, Jollibee has reversed and it's pushing also in its own upward trending format. And ganun lang yung kailangan natin gawin eh. When you're trading the market, once you see stocks start to reverse, similar to Jollibee right here, and as it starts to push up, the name of the game is to maximize the uptrend. The name of the game is to hold on to the stock until the uptrend is over. And as you can see right here, this particular trend line is still holding. This particular support line, even for that matter, is still holding. So if you are a position trader, you are a trend follower, your goal is just to wait. Your goal is to exercise patience and to come in or to take profits once you see it start to somehow shift or somehow change or somehow see the trend become a bit different. And I'll show you another one. Look at MBT. We mentioned banks doing quite well, no? So for MBT, you can see it right here. Allow me to fix this to a better aspect so mas kita nyo. We featured MBT yesterday, and what's so clear about this is there's an upward push that we saw, but it has to also, if you'll allow me to plot this, similar to what we drew for what stock? What stock was that? The first stock that we had, it needed to break this resistance. I think that was URC, no? So it needed to break this. So for MBT also, in the same way, for it to fully reverse, it needs to break from this downward line. But it's already showing us that, hey, there's already an upward push causing the stock to actually still continually go up. So ganun lang yung mga technique natin. When the stock is in a downtrend, then you, as much as possible, try to don't ride stocks that are in downtrends. But when once they start reversing, once they give you signs of a reversal, you position. And once they are in uptrends, you try to maximize it. You try to stay in that stock, and then you only sell once you see it start to uh, break the downward trend. So this is Ayala Land. Same thing, same fashion. The highest point of Ayala Land was around July 2019, where it hit 50 plus pesos per share. As you can see right here, this is the resistance that was preventing it from going up. It even hit 48 last November. It hit 47 this last December. Then it hit 43. Then when the lockdown started, hit 36 to the lowest point of 23. Then the downward trend just continued its path. But somewhere around October, finally, it started to break out. So if you can peg this as your reversal point, just copy this for the other stocks that we have been talking about. No, from a downtrend, it starts making its own uptrend, and from the uptrend is strong enough also to break out from the downtrend. So a lot of stocks have done that from what I've mentioned. Jollibee, Ayala Land, Metrobank still is not yet there. Now, the name of the game is just to stick to the trend. So it means also na there will be days na down siya. So look at this. Look at this. Even for Jollibee, because there will be some resistances like this. So, and there will be some down days. These are down days. As you can see here, this is a down day. This is a failure to break out from that particular resistance. But again, the trend is still up. We cannot guess how it will move on a day-to-day basis, but we can guess, or at least we can look at where the general direction of the trend is. And yun lang yung gusto kong iwan sa inyo eh. Sundan nyo lang yung trend. Just follow where the trend is. Because when you know, or where you know the trend is headed, that will allow you also to make decisions. So why am I saying this? To those who are asking, and I got a ton of questions asking, when is the best time to sell? When is the best time to take profits? What am I supposed to do? Draw the trend lines. First of all, draw the downtrend, draw the uptrend, look for the reversal line. If you're able to position there, well and good. Now, if you are up right now and you position properly, ride the trend line. If that is not broken, no matter if the stock is down, hold. The only time you sell is when you see that stock broken. And I guess I could show this. Look at pure gold here. So for pure gold, if you notice it also, the trend line for pure gold right here got broken. And right after that, look at this also. It started to make its own downward counter trend as well. So that's what I'm saying. So for those who are able to position from the reversal of pure gold, as you start to see it go up, the name of the game is for you to plot your trend line, take profits when it's broken, then respect it once again once you start to see it go up and move up further as well. So do that repeatedly. And if you notice this, if we're just looking at pure gold here, you don't even have to look at the news. You just have to be patient. And that's what I've been saying all along. When you want to make money in the markets, you ignore the noise, you ignore everyone else, you just focus on your charts, you just focus on your plan, you just focus on your watch list. And if there are times that there's no signal yet to buy, similar to what you see here for pure gold, that it has not really reversed back again, then you just stay positioned. You just hold. You don't do anything. You be patient. Because later on, when once it starts to reverse once again, what do? That's when you come in, or that's when you hold and you maximize your gains to the fullest extent of how high it could possibly go. So there, if you guys got a lot from this and if you guys enjoyed it, put it in the comment section. If you want to support this channel, there are a couple of ways. Press the like button for the YouTube algorithm so this video gets pushed up. Put a comment in the section. Type I'll go if you want to support it. And we have a Patreon group and a YouTube community. Links are in the description below if you just want to support and join and help out this particular channel and all of the advocacies that I've been doing here. And for those who want to learn more, want to do a deep dive, in the description below, we have playlists which talks about the basics, the fundamentals, and the technicals of trading the markets. They're all there. You can click them. They will lead you to my different channels where you can watch them via YouTube as well. And I guess that's it. Those who want to learn via books and seminars, books, Shopee, National Bookstore, link is in the description. Then for technical analysis seminars, I already, me, actually, there were people already who registered, no? So most likely we're gonna do it end of January next year, small group, new normal, training type, live session, hotel type once again. So because of the new normal type of setting, we can't do it. We can't really do it in a larger scale like before. So this will just be limited, first come, first serve. Link is in the description for those who want to join in Stock Smarts Manila 2021. So I guess that's it. I hope you guys got a lot from this. And if you have questions, feel free to DM me via Patreon or via Instagram or put a comment down below. So that's it. Moral lesson of this story is to make money in the market, as long as the stocks that you're holding on to are still bullish, stay with them, ride them, hold them. You don't have to sell too quick because the money is not in the monitoring. The money is in the positioning and having the patience to ride it and to see it through. So that's it for now. Marvin Gurmo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all. For the thumbnail,